Good morning, everybody. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Hi, Isha. You've already joined. Good morning. Hi, Pradeep. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad that you all can join me at, so early in the morning. Isha, Pradeep, good morning. All right. So, welcome to Safalta School. My name is Nandini. I'm the English teacher here. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do this live session for CUET preparation and specifically for English, because I'm the English teacher here, obviously. So, specifically for CUET, I bring you this live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And we, prepared these short nuggets, these small nuggets of the important topics that, are asked in the exam, right? So, welcome everybody. Good morning, everybody. One second, what happened? Hello. Yeah. So, yes. Thank you so much for joining in. The two people that, there are three people watching. Good morning. Good morning once again. For all those who will join later, welcome to my session. So let's begin. And as always, I'd like to start this session with on an encouraging note. But before that, don't forget to like, comment and share this channel, Safalta's class, with your friends so that they can also get benefited. And don't forget to press that bell icon so that you keep getting regular notifications on whatever we are doing on this channel, right? So let's begin. So, do I have people here with me today? Can you please send me a smiley or a hi in the chat box? Can you do that so that I know? Oh, hi Hamdan, good morning. I'm so happy to see you finally. Good morning. Good morning, Hamdan. What about Pradeep and Isha? Are you still there here? Seems as if they sent me a good morning, very, very early in the morning, and I can't see them anywhere now. Okay, anyway, so maybe we'll do that activity, the encouraging activity, a little later. Yes, Hamdan, when more people have joined us, maybe we'll do that activity a little later when everybody's joined us. Yes, Hamdan, do you agree with me or do you want to do it right now? Huh? Hamdan, can you hear me? Can you send a yes or a no? Do you want to do it later? Chalo. Yeah. So this was something that I wanted to do, but I think I will do this once, more people have joined us. I will do it later. Okay. So today's class, not tomorrow, what am I saying? So today's class is all about tenses. Okay, Hamdan, all right. I think, yes, the chat is a little delayed. All right, please keep joining in. There are 5 people with me now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Please keep joining in. And I think Hamdan is right here. He's telling me that the chat is a little delayed, but it's okay. As long as I can receive your messages, it's fine. Has Rhythm joined us? Rhythm, are you there? Good morning. Isha, are you there? Good morning. Shikhar, Karthik. All right, I think we'll do this activity a little later. But in today's class, I'm going to specifically focus on revision of tenses, okay? And we are not going to go into a lot of details. I'm not going to tell you the rules, but I'm going to give you an overview. I'm going to give you how, what is the concept behind the tenses and what are the important... Baba, there are 7 people watching me and only 1 person is replying to my messages. तुम लोग को मतलब क्या, if had I been in front of you in a classroom, I would have, literally called out your names in front of you and then said hi, hello or whatever. But here, no response. All right. So today we are going to focus, like I said, we are going to focus on the revision of tenses, but I'm not going to go into the rules. Good morning, Shivam. Good morning. So I'm not going to go into the rules. Like I'm not going to tell you कि have कहाँ लगता है और has कहाँ लगता है when is a particular verb used as a helping verb, when is it used as a when is it used as a main verb. I'm not going to go into those details. If you want me to go do a detailed session on tenses, please comment in the comment here, so that I can plan it accordingly. Okay, put it in the comment section if you want me to do a detailed session on tenses, because tenses, I understand, is a very long topic and there is a lot of confusion about tenses. So we could do a YouTube live or a YouTube session only for tenses. Let me know if you want me to do that. Okay, all right. Anybody else who thinks, who would want to give me a shout out in the comment section? There are 7 people watching right now. Yes, only Shivam and Hamdan with me. Nobody else has sent me a good morning or anything till now. All right, Shivam and Hamdan, let's see. I think I'll do this activity with you itself. Okay, can you see this word here? Hamdan and Shivam, can you see this word here? Yes or no? Shivam and Hamdan, can you see? And everybody else, there are 6 people watching me right now. Hello everybody, can you see this, what I've written here in the on the screen? Can you see this? Hi Karthik, good morning. Good morning Karthik. Okay, anyway, so can you all write 3 things that you feel are impossible? Can you write 3 things that you all feel are impossible? Where is my pen? 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So can you all write 3 things that you feel are impossible for you? 3 things that you all feel are impossible. 3 things that you feel are impossible. Hamdan, Shivam, Karthik, Isha. Jaldi jaldi tell me in the comment section. In the comment section, please tell me what are the 3 things that you feel are impossible. I'll go first, right? I feel so these are the 3 things that are impossible for me. 3 things that are impossible for me, right? Going on the beach, accounts, doing accounts and learning Hindi. These 3 things I feel are impossible for me. Good morning, Jaideep. Good morning. I've logged in from my phone to see. Yeah. Jaideep, good morning. Yes. So what are the 3 things that are impossible for all of you? You can put it in the comment section and tell me. Hamdan, Shivam, Karthik, Jaideep. Alright, there are 9 people watching me. Are you people being able to comment in the is it that the chat is delayed or what is it? Because I can't see any of your comments. Okay, nonetheless. So, Karthik, can you hear me? Can you put a yes or a no, Karthik? Nothing is impossible, ma'am, Karthik is saying. Really? I don't think so. I've tried all my life doing these 3 things and I've not been able to do that. I'm so scared of the sea. I am so scared of the sea that I refuse to go refuse to go to the beach. All right, Shivam. Okay. Hindi is learning Hindi. Actually, learning Hindi spellings is quite difficult. Learning Hindi spellings. Okay. All right. So, these three things are impossible for me. Yes. But now, if I tell myself that they are impossible, they will remain impossible. But, the other day my father told me this. I was sitting with him and doing some taxes. Still trying to think what's impossible for me. Baba, Hamdan, matlab ki everything is possible for you. There is nothing that you can't do. Wow, that's commendable. That's really commendable, Hamdan. So, the other day I was sitting with my dad and I was doing some taxes work. You know how it is. You have a particular income or salary and then you have to pay taxes on it. You've done some savings. You have to do some taxes. You have to give some taxes to the government. And my head just stopped working, like completely stopped working. And that's when my dad told me this, right? I'll change the color of this pen here. That's when my dad told me that, impossible says I am possible. Though it was a very cheeky line to say, impossible also says I am possible, right? I know it's a very cheeky line, it's very old, but I'm just sharing this with you because it really encouraged me at that point of time. Okay? Alright, so whatever you may think, so I haven't got a lot of responses till now. Shivam, apart from Shivam, and my dear students Karthik and Hamdan are still thinking what is impossible for them. So, that's alright. So, yeah. So, this cheeky line really worked. Impossible says I am possible. So, whenever we think that there is something that we can't do, we should, see, eventually you have to keep telling yourself on how you can do things that are difficult for you. Otherwise, there's no point. Yeah, we'll be governed by our weaknesses more than our strengths otherwise. Chalo, on that encouraging note, let's start today's session. Has everybody seen this movie? Has everybody seen this movie? Yes or no? यार अब ये पिक्चर के बारे में तो बता दो सब लोग, ये पिक्चर देखी है या नहीं देखी है? Has everybody seen this movie or not? Karthik, Jaideep, Shivam, Isha, have you joined the chat live? Hamdan, what about you? Yes. Bahubali, Bhallal Dev. Okay. Yes, Bahubali. Everybody is seen. Do you think we can do some vocabulary around these two people? As in this movie. This movie's name was Bahubali, rightly said. I saw this movie like 2 months ago. Imagine, I saw this movie 2 months ago. Don't kill me. I didn't see it in the hall or I didn't see it, when it was released or anything like that. I just saw it 2 months ago. So today we'll be doing a very important part of vocabulary, which is, you get a lot of questions on types of governments. So for example, what is democracy, what is oligarchy, what is monarchy, what is anarchy? You get these questions in vocabulary. So I think we can, take these two characters and we can learn what is democracy, what is oligarchy, what is monarchy. We are going to do all those things today. Good morning, Satyam. Good morning. Everybody, good morning. Please don't forget to like the session. Will help me personally if you like this session. Okay. Karthik, you love movies, so do I, but I love reading books more. But these days I have to admit, I've been watching more movies rather than reading books. I have to admit that. Okay, alright. So let's begin. Now, tell me, what if this man was ruling the country? Or in the movie that you have seen, would he take care, would he take care of his people? Would he be a good ruler? Yes or no? Would this man be a good ruler? This was I think Bahubali, right? Would this person be a good ruler? Would he think about his people? Would he keep them before himself? Yes or no? Hamdan, Karthik, Jaideep, Satyam, Shivam. If Bahubali was ruling that entire kingdom, would he be a good ruler? Would he take care of his people in the kingdom? Yes or no? Yes, a dependable ruler, Karthik says. Yeah, no, Hamdan says a dependable ruler. Yes. So can we say that he would actually be a democratic ruler, or he would believe in democracy? Democracy means when people elect the government, when people elect who is going to rule them. Yes. So if Bahubali did that, then it would be called democracy. Yes, we would gladly elect him as the person who would head us. So that means that this is what is called as democracy. In that case, it would have been called democracy. Hamdan, Karthik, Satyam, Jaideep, clear to all of you? There are 6 people watching me, 5, 6, I don't know how many there are, 5, 6, 9, etc. Do you all agree with me? Yes or no? Alright. Now the next one. Let's go ahead with the next one. What if this person was ruling the people? Would he be a fair ruler? This guy. What was his name? Bhallal Dev, I think. Yes. So would this fellow be a kind ruler? Would he take care of his people? Would he take care of his people? Yes or no? I think democracy didn't exist during this time, but we might agree along with it. Priyanka, good morning. Yes, Hamdan, I agree that at that time democracy as a concept did not exist. But let's not go into the details of timelines. Otherwise, it will become a history lesson. We are just trying to do this so that we understand and we don't get it wrong in the test, right? If I was to go in the timelines about, democracy, oligarchy, etc., then this would become a history session. Priyanka, good morning. I believe this is the first time that you have joined me in my live. Welcome to my live session, Priyanka. Okay, so if Bhallal Dev was he did rule in the movie, this would have been called autocracy. Yes, this would have been called autocracy. This would have been called autocracy. Yes, everybody, is it clear? Autocracy and democracy. Can I move ahead now? यार yes or no तो लिख दो. He could possibly be a good ruler for certain, not as dependable as possible. He only had beef with his family. Haha. All right. Okay, Hamdan, I agree with you. But let's just take it as a concept. I think, these intellectual sessions, we must do it sometime later. What do you think? I think we could have these wonderful conversations and chats on democracy and autocracy and monarchy later. Yes, okay. Karthik, are you there with me? Karthik, Jaideep, Satyam, Priyanka. Please write a yes or a no in the chat box, in the comment section, so that I know that your people are there. Okay, so these are the types of governments that I want to focus on today. You get at least 2 or 3 questions in the exam related to this terminology. Okay, this is an important terminology that you should all know. Okay, all right. So the first one is these two, which are quite similar, autocracy and monarchy. Some people call it monarchy, some people call it monarchy. It's okay, whatever you may call it. So there's another term that we can use here, dictatorship. There is another term that we can use here which is called as dictatorship. Okay, so what is autocracy, what is dictatorship, and what is monarchy? Now see, dictatorship, autocracy and monarchy are nothing. These are the rule of one person. Okay, it could be an absolute rule, it could be a constitutional rule, but it basically means rule of one person. The power of one will prevail. Here these three mean power of one person prevails. Power of one prevails over everybody else. Power of one prevails. Okay, right. Now what is the difference in autocracy and monarchy? Autocracy means absolute. A for autocracy, A for absolute. So whatever decision the autocrat will take, that is absolute and it cannot be questioned by the external sources, like it cannot be questioned. So for example, autocracy is in a country called Brunei. Yes, he is the richest autocrat possible right now. Autocracy you find in Brunei, Brunei. He is the richest autocrat. Okay, no problem, Karthik. Okay, right. So he is the richest autocrat possible. I think his net worth, if the sources in which through which I read this is to be believed, he has some $20 billion with him. $20 billion. But the country is in the state of shambles. Okay. Okay. So Karthik, no problem. So autocracy, monarchy is when there is rule of one, but in autocracy their power cannot be questioned. Whatever they say is absolute. Okay, monarchy or monarchy, as some people would call it, means also that there is rule of one. However, there are different types of monarchies, like how you have in England, how you have in the UK. The Queen is a constitutional monarch. The Queen is a constitutional monarch, which means that she is only there as the head of the legislature, as the head of the executive, but she doesn't have real powers. Okay, she cannot decide anything, she cannot give her opinions on anything. If any of you have seen The Crown on Netflix, you will understand that all she had to do was stay silent, right? She has no say, no opinion, no contribution in the decision making. So that is the difference. Autocrats cannot be questioned. Monarchs may or may not be questioned. Alright, please, that is the difference. Both these come under dictatorship. Both these come under dictatorship. And then after that we have these two, which is power with a few. Power with a few. Oligarchy and aristocracy is power with a few. So, Hamdan, can you understand what I am saying? I think there is a network issue. I am not being able to receive your comments, or you are not commenting at all. I have no idea. But Hamdan, Satyam, Priyanka, Jaideep, are you there with me? Isha hasn't joined me today. Shikhar hasn't joined me today. Pradeep, I don't know. There was a good morning in the morning, when I started, but then now he's nowhere around. All right, Hamdan. Okay. So oligarchy and aristocracy mean that the power is with a few people. Okay. Now, what is the difference between oligarchy and aristocracy? Aristocracy is a type of oligarchy wherein here aristocracy means the power. Okay, Hamdan, all right. So aristocracy means that the power is with the aristocrats. Okay, aristocrats were the people who worked for the royalty. I've studied a lot of history for my UPSC examinations, that is why I know. So aristocracy is when are the people, aristocrats were the people who used to work for the royalty. So if they hold the power, then it's called aristocracy. Otherwise, aristocracy can be called a type of oligarchy, right? Democracy we all know. And then there are these two terms, not so important, but we should still know what they are. Till now, I haven't seen any question on these two terms. I haven't seen any questions on these two terms, but we should still know. This is again, it is to do with absolute power, but in this type of government, authoritarianism, there is absolute submission of its citizens. You can't question. So, an autocratic government, when there is autocracy, when autocracy prevails, there will be this authoritarianism. Okay? Karthik, can you follow? Jaideep, Satyam, Priyanka, can you all follow what I am saying here? Can you all follow what I am saying here? Okay. All right. And here, this is when the government tries to have, through its ways and means, the government tries to have a certain amount of control on you. Right? Through its ways and means, by policies, by some laws, the government tries to have control over you, and that is called as totalitarianism. North Korea is, yes, authoritarianism will be North Korea. China I am not very sure of, but yes, North Korea definitely. North Korea is autocracy and authoritarianism. So is Brunei. Oman, Brunei, all these places are ruled by autocrats. Okay, I hope this is clear to everybody. This is an important topic. You do get questions on this. Okay. So please do this thoroughly, because you will get questions on at least one of these terms. You will get questions on one of these terms. Okay, 1 second. All right. Chaliye, let's go ahead now. Let's go ahead now. In our English language paper, what is it? Hamdan, in our English language paper CUET, what? I didn't understand your question, Hamdan. These terms can be asked in your English language paper, yes, only terminologies. They will not ask you which government, like whether North Korea is autocratic or not, or whether Brunei is autocratic or not. They will not ask you that, but they can ask you these terms at least. Till democracy they can ask you. Okay? Alright, so now let's go to the main topic of today, which was, let's do the main topic of today, which is questions on types of governments. Yeah, you can, because I saw some questions in some papers. I saw these questions, so I thought might as well do them, because they are easy to understand and ready marks. Okay. All right, everybody. Now let's go on to our next topic, which is verbs. Okay. Let's go on to the next topic, which is verbs. Now, I have made a list of topics which are important in verbs. So, of course, your concept should be absolutely clear. Your concept should be absolutely clear. But these are some topics that are very, very important, right? So, the first topic that is extremely important is simple present tense, because simple present tense is used mostly It is extremely important, and most of the changes that you see in verb conjugation happen in simple present tense. Okay, so this is extremely important. Difference between simple past and present perfect. What is the difference between I slept last night and I have slept? What is the difference between these two tenses? Where should we use simple past? Where should we use present perfect? Extremely important. You can get independent questions on verbs, and knowledge of verbs also becomes important in subject verb agreement. So there are two ways you can be asked questions on verbs. One is subject verb agreement, and one is of course subject verb agreement, and one is of course verbs itself. You can have questions on verbs itself. Okay. All right. Then use of for and since. Now for and since usually is used with present perfect. We have done I have covered the use of for and since in my classes also, in the batch also that I conduct on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, as well as in the live sessions. I have covered both the use of for and since. Okay. And then how can present continuous tense be used for future use? So for example, if I am meeting some friend on Saturday, I will say I am meeting my friend on Saturday. Saturday is future. Today is just Wednesday. Saturday is the future. So I am going to say I am meeting my friend on Saturday. I will not say I will be meeting my friend on Saturday. I will say I am meeting my friend on Saturday. Fixed future arrangements it's called as. Fixed future arrangements. Fixed future arrangements. Hamdan, Karthik, Satyam, Jaideep, Pradeep. Clear to everybody? Can you please write a yes or a no, so that at least I know that you guys have understood this. What I am doing today, you guys have understood. And the next one, of course, is the use of be. So use of be means is, am, are, was, were, been. Use of the be words means is, am, are, was, were and been. Okay? Chalo. So I hope this one is clear to all of you. These are the topics that are important in verbs. Okay? So I have done something today, and I hope that helps you understand the concept of tenses. Right? 1 second. Okay, so can you all see this? Can you all see this? This is a cup of black coffee, right? And I am going to explain the entire tenses to all of you with this cup of black coffee. Hamdan, can you? Hamdan, are you there? Karthik, are you there? I think all of you all have dropped out because of the internet issue today. Okay, so if I tell you that I have 2 cups of coffee every day, if I tell you that I have 2 cups of coffee every day, yes, that means that I have these cups, I have 2 cups on an everyday basis without fail. So something that I do on a regular basis, something that I do on an everyday basis, I am going to use simple present tense for it. Yes. So if I say I drink or I have 2 cups of coffee every day, that is simple present tense. Okay. Now, if I say, what are the other examples that I can think of? I teach English, right? Now, this is an information about me. This is my routine. But this is information about me. This is information about me. So, I teach English. I don't teach any other subject. I teach English. So, whenever I am talking about routines or whenever I am talking about information, that time I will use simple present tense. Okay? Alright. Now, look at this one. Water boils at 100 degrees. So, if it is 99 degrees, if it is 98 degrees, or if it is 102 degrees or 105 degrees, water will not boil, right? Water will only boil at 100 degrees. Yes or no? And in that situation, and this situation becomes a fact. So, when I am talking about routine, information and facts, I will be using simple present tense. So, if you don't remember, please remember this cup of coffee here. Yeah, because if you remember this cup of coffee, you will remember that something that is done on an everyday basis. It could be tea for certain people, it could be coffee, it could be cold coffee, it could be anything. Something that you do on an everyday basis is called, that is where simple present tense is used. Okay, alright. Now let's take this cup of coffee again. Right, let's take this cup of coffee again. Now, if I told you I have 2 cups of coffee every day, that is my routine, that is information. But yesterday I had 3 cups of coffee. Yesterday I had 3 cups of coffee. Yesterday I had 3 cups of coffee. The action took place yesterday and it is done with. So, I had 2 cups of coffee. So, that something that has already taken place, that will become simple past. Okay. Are there any doubts in this? You can please ask me. Now, if I were to tell you that tomorrow I won't have coffee. Tomorrow I won't have coffee. That is something that is going to happen tomorrow. So, this will become simple future. Tomorrow I won't have coffee. So, I hope the simple tenses are clear. I hope the simple tenses are clear. So, I have 2 cups of coffee every day. I had 3 cups yesterday and tomorrow I won't have coffee. So, that is simple tenses. Okay. Simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Clear everybody? Everybody, can anybody write a yes or a no in the chat box today, in the comment section today? There are 4 people watching me right now. Can any one of you write a yes or a no in the comment section? Okay. Now let's see this. Continuous tenses. This is 2. Continuous tenses. Alright, Hamdan. So, continuous tenses, the word continuous means that the action is taking place. It has not stopped. We are not talking about when it started. We are not talking about when has it stopped. We are talking about the action taking place. So I told you for simple present tense, I told you I have 2 cups of coffee every day. I didn't talk about when do I have that coffee, right? Whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening or at night, I'm not talking about that. But if I say I am drinking coffee right now, which I am talking about the present moment. Yes, I am talking about the present moment, which means at the present moment I am drinking coffee. That makes it present continuous. Okay, that makes it present continuous. That is present continuous tense. Now, let's talk about, right now I have told you what am I doing? Now, let's say yesterday at 8:30 a.m. and tomorrow is what date? Tomorrow is 19th May and yesterday was 17th May. So if I talk about these two timings, so right now I've told you I'm having coffee, I'm drinking coffee. 8:30 a.m. yesterday I was sleeping or I was drinking coffee. So at a particular time yesterday, I'm not talking about any time, I'm talking about a particular time, 8:30 on 17th of May, I was sleeping or I was having coffee or I was studying, whatever. So let's say I was sleeping. This will make it past continuous. This will make it past continuous. 8:30 a.m. yesterday, which is 17th of May, I was having coffee or I was sleeping, whatever. It will become past continuous. And then tomorrow, 19th of May, 8:30 a.m., I will be drinking coffee. I will be drinking coffee. So एक टाइम पे आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट वन पर्टिकुलर टाइम, मैं एक टाइम की बात कर रही हूं, राइट? सो सपोज हम अभी की बात कर रहे हैं, आई एम ड्रिंकिंग कॉफी at 8:30 a.m. yesterday I was drinking coffee, at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow I will be drinking coffee. So these are continuous tenses, present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Is it clear, everybody? यार 4 people are watching my live, 4 लोग तो रिस्पॉन्ड कर दो. हाँ, या आज सबने लाइव चालू करके म्यूट करके सब सो गए हैं? क्या हुआ है आज? I mean, usually I have children who are, really up and about. Only Hamdan is responding right now. Hamdan is saying understood. All right, Hamdan, thank you so much. So, only 3 people still left. At least tell me whether you have understood or you have not understood. Okay. Now, the perfect tenses and the most khatarnak tenses. Huh? Perfect tenses or the most khatarnak tenses ever. Okay. Now let's take the example of this coffee. Huh? So I told you I drink 2 cups of coffee every day. I told you I drank 3 cups yesterday. I will be drinking coffee tomorrow morning. I am drinking coffee right now. But let's say till right now it is now what is the date today? 18th May, and it's 8:45 a.m. Huh? 18th May, 8:45 a.m. I've had 2 cups of coffee. ठीक है? 18th May, 8:45 a.m. I have drunk or I've had drunk or I've had 2 cups of coffee. Okay? अब ये बताओ, when you read this sentence, you understand that I am talking about today. I am talking about the time which is still 8:45 a.m. But do you know what is going to happen later? No. But since the time 18th May has started, I have had 2 cups of coffee. But I don't know what is going to happen in the future. So if I am talking about till the present moment, see, please understand this. So this line here tells you that it is 18th May, let's say 8:50 a.m. So till this time, 2 cups of coffee are polished off. But you don't know what is going to happen later. You really don't know what is going to happen later. In such circumstances, you will be using present perfect tense. Okay? So basically, present perfect tense is used up till a particular point. Perfect tenses are basically used up till a particular point. So for example, if I were to say, see this sentence here. So, if this is my past, then let's say if I'm talking about till this time, let's say this time was Sunday, what was the date? 15th May. So, I'm talking about this time till 15th May. Now, this was in the past, but it is up till a particular date, up till a particular point. So here I can say I had studied for English till Sunday, which is the 15th of May. This becomes past perfect. Is it clear, Hamdan? To the 5 people who are watching me right now, is it clear to everybody? Yes or no? Is it clear? I'm still waiting for your answer, and by that time I will have my water. Okay, Hamdan? All right. Okay. Now, if I were to talk about, say, sometime in the future, let's say I was supposed to talk about 20th May. So, then in that case, I am talking about the present moment, which is 18th May. I am talking about till 20th. So, I will say, let's say I will have finished this book by Friday. I will have finished this book by Friday. So now I am talking about a particular time in the future. I am talking about a particular time in the future. When I am talking about present perfect, I am talking about a point of time in the present. When I am talking about the past, I am talking about, when I am using past perfect, I am talking about a time, point of time in the past. And when I am talking about future perfect, I am talking about a point of time in the future. Okay, so now these 9 tenses are extremely important. You sometimes get questions on present perfect continuous also, but these 9 are the most important. In everyday usage also, mostly we do not use more than 10 tenses. We usually never use future perfect continuous and past perfect continuous. We do not use these two. At the most we use these 9, and along with that we use present perfect continuous. Okay, so I hope this much is clear to all of you. If you want me to do detailed session on tenses, please comment and let me know. We can we can plan these sessions on YouTube on a live, or it could be a recorded thing, and we can one session we can only take up one tense. Like we can discuss maybe just say present tense in one session. Okay, today was more concept based. Today I just wanted to revise the concept and then get on to MCQs. Alright, so I hope now my dear students are not replying, except Hamdan, nobody is replying to me. So I am guessing कि आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया है. Now let's go on to doing some MCQs based on this concept. Now the direction is very simple. Each sentence is broken into a few parts. You have to tick the sentence. You have to tell me which error has the part, which part has the error, A, B, C, D. Or if there is no error, then you will mark no error. Okay. So now let's do these MCQs. Let's do these MCQs now. The first question is, my cousin has been owning this property for the last 20 years. Hamdan, what is the answer? There are 6 people watching me right now. What is the answer? A, B, C, D or E? My cousin has been owning this property for the last 20 years. My cousin has been owning this property for the last 20 years. Hamdan, what is the answer? Yes, Hamdan, good. So the wrong part is B. The wrong part is B. Yes, the wrong part is B. It should be has owned. This should be has owned. From a point in the past till now, it's been 20 years. So it should be a present perfect tense. This should be a present perfect tense. Yes, Sunny. Very good. Sunny, good morning. Alright, I hope this is clear now. Let's do the next one. Laurie Marker, founder head of cheetah conservation in Namibia, visited India last February. What is the difference? As in, what is wrong? Which is the wrong part? All of you? Which is the wrong part? A, B, C, D or E? Hamdan, Sunny? Hamdan, Sunny, the correct answer is this. Visited India last February. It will not be last. This will be last February. This is a simple past sentence. Lasted means something lasted for so long. Yes, Hamdan. Sunny, yes. It lasted for so long means it continued for so long. But here you are wanting to say that this gentleman visited India Last February, as in February of 2021. Okay, so this is going to be last February. All right, cool. Let's do the next one. This one is a little tricky now. The national bird destroyed crops at a nascent stage and caused huge losses to the farmers. What is the answer going to be? What is the answer going to be? The national bird destroyed crops at a nascent stage and caused huge losses to the farmers. Hi Isha. Finally, good morning. Isha, देर आए दुरुस्त आए, हाँ? Okay, Hamdan is saying C. Oh, Baba, please go. Please go. All the very best. Thank you so much. All the very best, Isha. That is so nice of you. All the very best for your exam. Do well and tell me on Friday how it went. Okay? Yes, Hamdan. Hamdan, just 1 second. Sunny, Hamdan, 1 second. Isha, Baba, go. Focus on your geography exam right now. All right. Now, see, there are two things. Here, either this could be wrong. Or even this could be wrong. So I could say the national bird destroyed crops at a nascent stage and caused huge losses to the farmers. I could say that, right? Or I could also say the national bird destroys crops at a nascent stage and cause huge losses to the farmers. I could either make it a simple past sentence or I could make it a simple present sentence, right? But here, now why is the answer is C? Now, how do I know answer is C? Because, Isha, all the best. Yes, all the best for your exam, Isha. Do well and make me proud. Okay? All right. So, now why is it not a simple present sentence? Because I don't know this for a fact. अगर मुझे पक्का पता है कि ये fact है कि the national bird, it destroys the crops at the nascent stage and causes huge losses, then in that case, I will do this change. But I don't know that, right? I don't know it as a fact. So, the answer is going to be C. That is why the answer is going to be C. Okay? Alright. Now let's see the next one. A closed economy is identified as a human community which produces all it consumes and consumed all it produces. What is the answer? Hamdan, Sunny? What is the answer? This is a an information or a fact-based question. The moment it becomes an information or a fact-based question, you will use simple present. So, human community which produces all it consumes and consumes all it produces. The answer is D. Yes, Hamdan. Sunny, is that clear to you? Sunny, bache, is it clear to you? Okay. No struggle can ever succeed without women participating side by side with men. This one is very simple. This is very, very simple. I think you can do this one yourself. Yes, Hamdan, you're right. The human community here sounds funny, but please understand that you're being tested on the logic of tenses. You know, you're not being, ऐसे तो the national bird wala sentence was also all wrong. The national bird is a peacock and it doesn't do anything. It's the most harmless animal bird possible. So you're not being tested on the concept of the question as such, but only for tenses. And to do that, we can give you any sort of question. Okay? All right. This one is very simple, so this I am not going to do. Answer, I am sure all of you can understand, it's A. This is a can ever succeed is going to be the answer. Now let's do this one. Harshvardhan said he was looking forward to serve his roots as he had spent the first 15 years of his life in the streets of Old Delhi. Hamdan, I hope you have understood what I was trying to tell you. Hamdan, I hope you have understood what I was telling you. What is the answer to this one? Harshvardhan said he was looking forward to serve his roots as he had spent the first 15 years of his life in the streets of Old Delhi. See, the answer is going to be, this is the one that is wrong. As he had spent the first 15 years of his life in the streets of Old Delhi. So, spent, as he was looking forward, as he had spent, answer is going to be B. Yes, Hamdan. Not B, probably the answer is B. Sunny, I hope you are being able to understand. All the 5-6 people who are still watching me, please let me know whether you have understood this or not. And then this one. We have finished our work 3 hours ago and have been waiting for you since then. What is the answer to this one? We have finished our work 3 hours ago and have been waiting for you since then. Wonderful, Sneha. Good morning. So the answer is, what is the answer? Hamdan, Sneha, Sunny, can you please give me the answer? Okay, so we have finished our work 3 hours ago here. 3 घंटा पहले the काम had finished. Yes. If it has finished 3 hours ago, why will you use present perfect tense here? You will use simple past. So this part is wrong. So this will be answer is B. We finished our work 3 hours ago. Why, Hamdan? B is the answer, not C. Yes, Neha, B is the answer. So the work finished 3 hours ago. वो 3 घंटे पहले काम is over. तो अगर 3 घंटे पहले काम is over, why will I use present perfect tense? I will use simple past. Okay? Alright. Quickly, next one. The ministry was considered several proposals for the development of small and medium enterprises during budget sessions. Very simple, yeah. This one is very simple. सेंटेंस जबरदस्ती का लंबा है, बट अदरवाइज द टेंस मिस्टेक इज वेरी सिंपल. What is the answer? Hamdan, Sneha, Sunny, what is the answer? Sneha says yes, very good. This is going to be here, has considered. A. The answer is A. Okay. All right. So now there are 12 questions in total. We have done 8. I want you to do 9, 10, 11, 12 yourself. Yes, Hamdan. I want you to do 9 and 12 yourself and leave it in the comment section. Okay. So this one is 9th. Then the 10th one. I want you to do 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and budget would be in lower caps. 1 second. Let me check. Did I do some mistake here? Yes. Yes, Hamdan, you're right. Okay. 9th, 10th is this one. Okay. Please do 9, 10, 11, 12 yourself. And put it in the comment section. I will, so by evening today or by tomorrow, I will give you the right answers in the comment section. Okay? Alright. This is 12th. 12th one is a little longer. The sentence is a little longer, but otherwise there is no issue. Okay? Alright. So today with this, I come to the end of today's live session. Right? We covered tenses today. If you want me to do, I'm again repeating this. If you want me to do like, longer, not longer sessions, like detailed sessions, like one session you want me to cover one sort of tense, please let me know in the comment section and I will plan accordingly. We've covered tenses today, the important parts that you need to cover with verbs, some questions of course, and question number 9 to 12 is homework. Put your answers in the comment section and I will send you the answers by evening today or by tomorrow morning. Okay? And of course, we understood that impossible means I am possible. Impossible means I am possible. We did that in today's session. And Hamdan is probably still wondering what is impossible for him. Yes, Hamdan? Are you still wondering that you have what is impossible for you? Anyhow, yes, so have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much for joining me on today's live. I will see you on Friday at 8 a.m. now with a vocabulary session. Okay, we'll do a full-on vocabulary session on Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yes, and I hope there are no internet and network glitches on Friday. Alright everybody, thank you. Have a pleasant day ahead. Yes, Hamdan, same to you. Bye. Yeah, sadly. Why is it sadly, Hamdan? Chalo, bye-bye everybody. Thank you.